search of vehicles. The search of a vehicle can take place under a number of circumstances. First of all, if the officer is in fear after he has pulled you over his life for bodily safety, he can search the immediate surroundings to determine whether or not there is any gun, weapon, and this normally takes place after you have been detained and in the backseat of a patrol car. The very fact that the officer has a reasonable suspicion to think that an offense has been committed or is about to be committed gives him the ability to further expand the search of the vehicle. The issue of inventory searches, that is, making certain that the items that are in the vehicle, if the individual is going to be arrested, detained, or has been arrested, the record will be there. The officer will do an inventory of the vehicle to include the glove box, to include the trunk, to include any personal items such as a wallet that one may have left in the vehicle. That certainly could fall under the category, and does frequently fall under the category, of what is called by law enforcement an inventory search. A lot of people will argue that an inventory search is simply a ruse to search places that aren't otherwise amenable to being searched. That would be left up to the individual court if a person is charged, in which that individual's case would fall into. Lastly, I want to talk about the issue of racial profiling. Today, particularly today, generic today, this is a very, very difficult, sensitive arena that has allowed pundits in our media to expound upon more than one needs to hear. I do believe that there is an issue of racial profiling subjectively utilized in the way, manner, and method that an individual of color might be interrogated or is arrested. This is not to say that there is, in and of itself, a sufficient reason based on race alone for an individual to be pulled over. Absolutely not. Frequently, the race issue can become ancillary to the ultimate issue. For instance, a African American male or a Hispanic male was seen in last seen as a robbery. You fit that description. I have a reasonable suspicion that you may, in fact, have been the individual that perpetrated that. Race is an ancillary issue, but there's no question in my mind that seeing the number of individuals in the criminal justice system over the years, seeing the number of individuals that come into my office for representation, there's no question but that the minority community outweighs the Caucasian community, if you will, in being involved directly or indirectly, intentionally or by chance because of color, being involved in the criminal justice system.